What is going on, guys? It's your boy Lucky Charlie here. Real quick, I wanted to make another like a part 2 video of best way to make money. The reason why is because I mean, A, it's getting a lot of hits, and B, it seems like there's a little confusion. I had a gentleman ask me, asked me where my farming spots were to make that kind of money. Um, I don't make $10 million on one character. Okay, I make $10 million between all 16 of my characters. Okay, I I should have clarified that beforehand. But between all 16 of my characters, 80 banker slots apiece, I make $10 million a day. Okay, I probably average anywhere from a mil. Sometimes I do get lucky and hit 5 mil on one day. But on an average, every day I get on all 16 of my characters. I have characters that's all they do is sell. But there's no right way or wrong way to do this. There's no special spot that's going to give you magic stuff that's going to automatically give you $1 million. Every if you I will tell you a website that will tell you where every collection in this game is. If you want it, I'll add it to I'll add it to a comment. If somebody wants the websites I use for my styles, or they want the website I do, that shows you where every briefing in this game is, everything else, I'll be more than happy to share with you. Because the reason why somebody asked me, oh, well, you won't tell him, or you won't tell us where to get the stuff, but you'll tell us you make this much money. Well, I'm going to share a little something with you. Okay, here's my inventory. There's level 30 weapons in here, R&D stuff. There's collections in here. Um, there's something from a lot box, base items. There's all kinds of stuff in here. When I say I sell everything, I sell everything. Like this stuff right here, this Tech Ninja head, it's not going to be that much because there's a lower level one that's out there. But like, you have to look at your blue stuff. Not all your blue stuff is cannot trade. If you look at these, what is this, martial arts? At the very bottom of it, does not say you cannot trade and you cannot sell. One thing a lot of people in this game has a hard time determining is if it says you cannot sell it, you can't put it in the broker. That's not the case. When you're putting something in the broker, you're actually trading it. So when it says cannot trade, that means you cannot put it in the broker. When it says you cannot sell it to a vendor. That's what that means. But I have a bunch of different stuff, complex material. These are the only exobytes I sell are aggressive. Any other exos, I mail them to a character just in case I need them for one of my characters. Like I said, this blue head right here, don't say cannot trade, cannot sell. But as you can see in my inventory, I have a little bit of everything. Every one of my characters look like this. They're full. If you notice, there is not one thing on my character here that I have 2 open slots. That's it. These exos right here, I will transmute them into reds and turn them into red exobytes. But one thing you want to do, no matter what, if you I'm sorry, but if you actually do farm an area for collections, and I do tell you this straight up because I'm gonna go. Let's just do it real quick. All right. When I go to sell every day, this is the first thing I do. I do price ascending, and I see what's going on. Okay. But like I just want to put. I guarantee this is low as crap. All right. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't. Me personally, all right. I guess I'll use this as an example. One thing I do not do, if I cannot make $1,000 off of it, I do not sell it. If it's not $1,000 or better, I do not sell it. I'm sorry if there's so many of one collection that I can't make 1,000 or more off of it, then I'll delete it before I'll put it in play in this broker and waste my inventory slots and everything else on it. I'm a true believer. I don't believe any collection should be under $1,000, but unfortunately, it depends on where you play. I play on the US PC PS server. So basically, you know, we have PC guys here. We have the PlayStation guys here. So basically, right here on this side, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I could probably make if I wanted to sit here, just in the broker alone, I could probably make $1 million just by watching what people sell on here on price ascending. Like, okay, I would go to Armor, and this is actually how I first started doing it. Going to Armor, looking at anything that's level 30. I don't believe anything in Armor should be under $10,000. Me personally, that's what I think. For one reason only, is because this stuff is salvageable. This helps people with salvaging feats. Me personally, rings, necks, stuff like that, I sell them for $10,000. It depends on the gear. If it's harder to get gear, then I probably place it a little higher or whatever. But I don't think a piece of gear, especially if it's giving you a feat, should be under $10,000 for a style piece. I don't believe it should be like I've seen some style pieces, unless it's a special style or something like that and it's hard to get. I don't see it being $1 million either. But there are some styles that are up in money that are harder to get. But I will give y'all a tip, since apparently I don't give no information. Low level stuff, your 1 through 30 missions. If you go over there and run most of that stuff, you will have you get styles in there that are harder to get. I mean, you will see some barbarian, some stuff like that, but there are some styles that are harder to get in there that you can make some money off of. I think I got a pair of Romero. I think I got a pair of Romero hands or something the other day, and I made 350,000 off of them. And somebody messaged me, and all they wanted to do was run. Wanted me to help them run a low level and get a feat. And he passed everything over to me, and I was like, well, I guess I can just sell it in the broker, or I'll see what it's worth, and then, you know, as long as I can make $1,000 or better off of it, I'm good. I'll sell it. I mean, as you can see, and we'll go back to it, I have 80 broker slots, and that is really the key, because I promise you, these broker slots right here, I don't care what you put on. It kills me to watch, like, when I go to look something up, somebody started something at $60,000. The next person cut him in half by 30. And I'm like, why would you do that? Because if somebody really needs that, they're going to pay whatever they can pay for it. If they have $60,000 to pay for it, they're going to pay $60,000 for it. It was funny, the other day I bought 2 Dynasty accent tables for $450,000 piece. I bought both of them. I sold both of them for $2 million. Paid $450,000 for them, and turned around and sold them both for $2 million. Now, actually, here, I think I got one of these. I think I still got one. I think I just got one the other day out of where's my tables at? Yes, right here. So it's going to be right above that. Okay. Just real quick, I know for a fact I sold 2 for $2 million. Okay. Now we're going to go right down here to where this table is. Where is that? Okay, it's a little different. It's right here. Boom. Now let's look at it. Cheapest one is actually the other one I put on, because somebody already dropped them down to $1 million, so I had 2 more. So 999,950 is mine. And you see, I don't know if you can see it that well on the screen that you're watching or whatever, but I do have one for right around the $1 million. But it's funny, I sold it for double that, not even like yesterday. And then you had 2 people get on and list it for $1 million. So that's just the thing. There's no right or wrong to this, guys. It's just going and putting something on and seeing how quick you can sell it before somebody cuts you. I don't believe you should cut anybody in half, but you know, you just have to kind of go with your own. There, I mean, there, like I said, there used to be honey holes here, but now the exobites have went down to basically crap. There's no real thing. I mean, like, there's no real honey holes anymore. I will suggest trying this. Try to go out to the alerts that have collections in them. Try that. Area 51 has collections. Those little low level that you don't like, the non tiers, just the generals. Like here, I'll just go to it real quick. I believe every one of these has a collection. Let's see, Area 51, Gorilla Island, Hive, Bloodhaven. Okay, all these, yeah, every one of these generals in them, they have collections in them. I'm not sitting there saying just max out your inventory with it, because if you do that, you're not going to make any money. But there is a rare collection in each and every one of those. And let's see, I need to do a video just on rare collections. Let's see, that would be in global. Let's see, Groomlady in that. Yes, like in Area 51, this right here, this very last one in Area 51, it's SDI Styles, Therma, whatever. That's the rare one in there. I've not seen this in a while, so I mean, I've not actually went and got this collection in a while. When I say a while, it's been a couple years since I've actually went and picked up or went and looked for a collection in Area 51. Basically, if I do get some and I do sell them, it's because some Yahoo went over there and stuck 20 of the same collection in there for $1 a piece. I went and bought every one of them and turned around and sold them for 10,000 a piece or something like that. Which, one thing I will tip I will tell you guys is to not put on more than 4 of the same collection for the same piece of gear. I mean, if you get a lot of the same things, you got 2 days to sell it, so there's no need to really cut nobody in half. There's no need, I mean, because you actually have 2 days to sell the stuff you got. And I mean, I wish I could sit here and tell you everything, but let's see, this right here, Mystery Maze. Purple Corn is the very last one. Purple Corn is the rare one in that one. So out of all of them, that's the rare one. This is Bloodhaven right here. The rare one in this one is DNA Crosslinkers. That's the last one on that one. Rarest materials, I believe, comes out of Bloodhaven. No. Oolong Island. This comes out of Oolong Island. And the Rufliflora, whatever that is, this is the very last one again. That one is the rare collection in there. Soil sample. See, this is Hive Moon Base. Olive Vine is the or I'm sorry, yeah, it's Olive Vine, yeah. That is the rare collection in that one. This is Gorilla Island. Let's see, it's Pregnant. It's the last one again. That's the rare one in that one. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Okay, that's a bunch of different ones. So that's all the alert ones, right? Yeah, because all the rest of these, until you get to right here, all these are pieced together by all of them together. So hopefully that's a good tip. I mean, like I said, there's no right or wrong when you're selling. It's just basically having a lot of different, I mean, like, really, if you're just playing on one character, the best thing I can tell you is go to a lot of different spots. Go search for 10 minutes in Gotham. Go search 10 minutes in Metropolis. But I will tell you this. If there's a seasonal going on, whatever area that seasonal's going in, do not pick a collection up there. Because it's like right now, the main part of the seasonal on the Valentine's Day is Gotham. Okay? So I stay away from Gotham as much as possible. There are a couple spots like that doesn't, like Arkham Asylum, the stuff up there does not have nothing to do with the seasonal. Ace Chemicals, those collections do not have nothing to do with the seasonal. So those would still be kind of safe. You can still probably get 50,000 a piece for most of those collections. For most of the common ones. But like our next seasonal is strictly Metropolis. So yeah, because it's going to be the yeah, because it should turn around right exactly after this, because it's in March. So and that's the St. Patrick's Day. That thing, stay away from Metropolis, because everybody's going to be out in Metropolis. Everybody's going to be trying to go out there, and they're going to pick up everything they see. So everything that's out there right now is going to be crap. Out there. So I would most definitely stay away from that stuff. Somebody asked me what street signs go for. It really depends on which street signs you're talking about. There's street signs in Gotham. There's street signs in Metropolis. I really want to say there's supposed to be a rare one in every one of them, but the prices don't tell that. I mean, because like street signs in Metropolis are Coast Boulevard, all that stuff, and they average about $100 a piece. I mean, here for a little bit we did get to sell them for $300 or $400. But like I said, they're about $100 a piece. To me personally, I would delete them before. I mean, like I said, that's not even worth my inventory room. Because like right now, until I start selling some of this stuff and moving some more stuff over to my other characters to sell, I'm stuck. I can't even play right now. I mean, I've already done everything today, but like I said, I'm pretty much stuck. I mean, I've got 2 open spots here. Now somebody did send me a tell saying, hey, really the best way is, or actually didn't send me a tell. It's actually in the comments in here. You can read it yourself. Guy said, yeah, the really making some real quick money is to sell resets. Yeah, I agree with that. I think a raid reset, I think you can get a $500,000 for. I personally don't sell them because I use my own damn resets. And on top of that, I don't use real money to make money on DC. Which, if you bought resets and then turn around and sold resets, then you'll be using your own money to make money on DC, when there's plenty of ways to do it by yourself. Now, the only way I do that, but it's for my own personal gain, is I do open up time capsules. I do open those up, and like I said, I'm not saying don't do that, but like I'll show you one thing in my thing, and I am going to do a video on this, because I know I'm not just getting lucky. I believe I have a system that may work for you guys. But as you can see, I have 8 stabilizers right here. I will not even think about using these stabilizers until it's 25. On top of that, I do believe we have some more time capsules coming out. So I'm just going to hold on to my time capsules, because they asked about time capsules, and MEP said that they do not have any coming yet. Like, there's not. He said that there was no talks of new time capsules whenever all this stuff comes out. But I believe we'll have something new by June, which June is the new DLC. So I would assume that we would have something new with the well, I'm sorry, it's not DLC anymore, it's episodes. But I would think we'd have new time capsules by then. So but like I said, guys, there's no method to selling stuff. I mean, like I said, if you were selling exos and you were trying to find something to get that money back, there is none. The best thing you can do is, I mean, because I know for the longest time, I mean, hell, you can sell a stack of exos for damn near $1 million. But until they take these exos out of the time capsules, that's over. Like I said, stack of red. I still sell a stack of red because I don't. All my stuff is gold, and I've got like, how many do I have over here? I think I got like 4 or 5 in my bank, ready to go. Yeah, I got 4 in here, so I actually need to take a stack and put it over here. But where am I going to put it? All this stuff, trinkets, all kinds of crap in here. So I don't know where I'd put it. But guys, there's no method to this. It's pretty simple. The more stuff you put on, the more money you're gonna make. You're gonna get cut a lot. I mean, I put 80 things on, and I promise you, about 35 of this stuff, 35 comes back out of 80. I'm selling more than half of it, but no matter what, 35 out of 80 still sells. Because let's see, I got off. I went and did my stuff at reset, and I got off, and I went to bed, and as you can see, I had 80 things on, and I sold 17 things from 4 o'clock this morning till about it's right at 11. So you're talking about 7 hours. I sold 17 things in 7 hours. So that's why I'm saying, don't. I mean, if you're don't play on the broker. I mean, keep your stuff tight. I mean, I'll even show you, like, okay, I'll show you how I use my broker. I turn that green light off. I go to price ascending. Okay. First thing I do is make sure there's nothing right here on this first page that should be bought. I don't agree with the price. Okay, so it looks like the legs are the first thing I got here. So we got Doom Lord legs. Okay, I have a rule here. I will not sell anything over 25,000 that's green. So we got one at 33,000. Well, I'm putting mine at 25 because I mean I have a hard time. Every time I try to go over 25,000, it usually comes back on me. So I just did that. All right, let's see what else we got here real quick. I'll go ahead and do these. Let's see, this jeweled amulet. It's a level 30 piece, 200,000. Okay. If it's not for a feat, it's just for salvage stuff. And me personally, I think 15,000 is decent to salvage something. So that's what I put that on for. Okay. We got some hands here. None found. That's automatically 25,000. Like I said, stuff sells pretty good when you do when you kind of set a price or whatever. Green weapons. There's no feat for the weapons, so there's a feat for collecting so many styles, but to me that's still, I mean, and plus if you took advantage of the other thing, you don't need that feat anymore. So 15,000, let it ride. Let's see, we got speaking of SDI, I actually do have one. I must have bought one, didn't realize I had it. Okay, so there's not one on here. That's automatically 2 mil to me. That's what I believe it's worth, because it is the rare one. Unless you're going out to unless you're actually going out to Area 51 and going to sit there and pick all that crap up until you find it, so be it. It's not one of these. Okay, base items are a little tricky. I try not to, unless it's for a feat, I try not to go over 10,000 on them, unless it's just something really cool, like a short warm bench, very common. 10,000, let it ride. Okay. Cold nightstand. See, it's at 2,000. The next one's right here, and it looks like one of my other characters has sold one of these, so I'm gonna do 4,950 because I don't cut myself ever. So we're gonna do that real quick. All right, there we go. All right, and that's just a little bit because my sister just got here, and my dog is gonna raise all kind of stuff, so I'm gonna have to kill this video off. Guys, that like I said, that's just a little bit. I will be doing videos on the other 2 lockbox styles here shortly. As soon as the badness gets over them at the house here. But guys, please leave a like to let me know that you enjoyed the content, the information is helping you out. Guys, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.